What is democracy? Democracy is a form of government in which all eligible citizens have an equal say in the decisions that affect their lives. Democracy allows people to participate equally, either directly or through elected representatives. The important features of democracy. Democracy gives us a free and fair elections, justice, good governance, respect for fundamental and democratic rights, such as freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of assembly. To my fellow Zambian, I talk to the youth and the elderly. Let's stand together and make our country, Zambia, a better place. Why should we be slaves in our own country when democracy is a system of government that gives power to the people? Citizens rule. What I am saying is, citizens have the power to decide who will be the decision maker that run the government. Cooperation and compromise. People have to work together and be willing to compromise to make the system work for everyone. The question is, are we working together? To our mayor, most of you people have made fun of our mayor's apology to the Chinese. But you know what's funny? It's you and me. We are a joke. Mayor Mao Sampa never be wrong. He did what most men and women we've elected and put in those offices couldn't do because they were comfortable. They didn't start for the voiceless. He did. Imagine if he didn't interfere. Our brothers and sisters would have been struggling, suffering in the hands of the same people. For doing the right thing, he was made to apologize. Like, really? There's no sense in that. While in other countries, this is what is happening.
A Chinese national was captured on video insulting Kenyans, and the president is being deported. Liu Jiaqi was referred to Kenyans as, quote, poor black smelly monkeys, end of quote, is being deported this evening. His flight is set to leave the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport at 10:45 p.m. The Ministry of Immigration says he was deported on racism grounds hours after his permit for selling motorcycles was cancelled. The Chinese embassy in Nairobi says that the remarks were personal and do not in any way represent the views of the vast majority of Chinese people.
But looking at Zambia, it's like it's the other way around. The Chinese seem to have more power than the owners of the land. Most of these Chinese businesses that our mayor visited, our brothers and our sisters, brothers and sisters of the soil, were suffering, were victims. Mayor, I stand with you. You are a good and hard-working man. May God continue elevating you in everything you do. Thank you. Talking about the most important thing that really touched us, we're talking about the $5 million US, almost 100 million kwacha being given away for what? Financial advice. What happened to our Ministry of Finance? What happened to our economists? What happened to our top financial advisors, accountants around the country? We understand that the ministry has fallen short, but we still can come up with a solution internally, like creating a consortium, which should consist of all the people that I've mentioned above and those that I've left out. Honestly, the $5 million that we want to give away to France can be invested in our own economy. Looking at our economy, it's crawling. Most of our brothers and sisters can't even afford a decent meal. That if they can even afford a meal. The dollar has appreciated while the kwacha has depreciated with a huge margin in between. What I'm saying is, let's invest what we have in our country. Let's invest it in our economy. Like buying machinery for our mines. With this boost, we will be able to pay our debtors, our citizens who have employment. And with this, it will be a win-win for everyone. Our government, tuapapata, tumfueni. Here, if we were to even get the same $5 million that you're giving the France people, it can work out as our own investment. Zambia is a rich country. Let us utilize our minerals wisely. Because if we left mapo, tafire bwere lapo. Tuapapata by government. Thank you. I would like to talk about our youths. I'm a youth in Weba Sambilila. I'm sorry for saying this, but you are the biggest cowards. Mutonton Kanyafie, I'm a party. Next venue ni Kwisa. Posting per social media, I'm a fake lifestyle. We congratulate you who are living the actual life. We congratulate you. But mbi nima fake lifestyle. Dressing to kill. The question is, since you started dressing to kill, who has died? Save your money and start a business. It's time to save what we have. It's time to come up with ideas. It's time to come up with businesses within our country. Youths who are willing to drive our economy. The same social media where we are found, that relational. But we should always remember that any second or whatever time, whatever minute you spend per social media, that is time wasted. It will never be recovered. At the end, at the back end of the application that you're using, there's someone who is getting money per second. The second you're losing for nothing, someone is gaining while doing nothing because he's already worked. Let's spend most of our time being concerned about our economy, thinking how we are going to change our economy, thinking ahead. Kwaisa na bambi. Aba Timothy, I'm a pint, everyday pint. It be Monday to Sunday, pint. You find that someone is getting a $20 a day. And out of that rate, or let me say out of that note, he spends $15. Money, we are not stopping you from drinking, having a good time. But at times, ask yourself, what have you achieved? When you're drinking, what have you achieved while you are drinking with your friends? Because we even find that the person you're drinking with is doing far much better than you. It's time to wake up and hustle, guys. Time waits for no man. Time waits for no woman. We seek to see the change, but I say change begins with me. If I change the way I think, if I change the way I speak, if I change the way I look at things, change surely will be there. Let's stand together and work. Let's stand together and advise our government. Let's stand together and help our government. But if we stand up and tell our government that we are the people that put you in power, we do not want you to go with that decision that you've made. I'm sure because we are the people that put them in that office. Thank you.
My name is so small. My problems are so small. My God, too big. I want to encourage you, somebody where you are today, where you're watching me. See me? This God. Let me do my ego.